Everyone, it's Emily Fox. Today's video is going to be the continuation of our best drugstore makeup series. Today's going to be all about drugstore bronzers because it's summer. It's the perfect time of the year to go wild with bronzer, and these are all products that I really enjoy and would recommend. Most of these are matte, most of these are on the buildable side, so I prefer going kind of light and then applying as much as I want. I just feel like they're more beginner friendly. They all don't look orange on me, and I would recommend all of these. Let's go through them one by one. I need to start with a very famous one, the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I have the light bronzer one. They have a second shade that I have yet to try.
The color is especially amazing if you have fair skin and you're struggling to find a bronzer at the drugstore that isn't too dark or too orange for you. The brand in general is more expensive for drugstore, but I think their products are actually worth the money.
This is popular for a good reason. It is amazing. It took me a while to get it just because it's not the most affordable brand drugstore, but it's totally worth it. Every time I hesitate and then I finally get the product from them, I fall in love with it. So really, I shouldn't hesitate anymore. But this is a really fantastic matte natural light color. The darker shade, I'm not sure how dark it gets, but this is what that one looks like. Actually, I'm wearing that one today. And it looks super natural in my skin tone. It blends very nicely. It doesn't have a flat finish for a matte one. It blends nicely. There's no like patchiness when I apply it. My only complaint is the scent. Most people really like it because it's like a coconut kind of sunscreen scent. I'm just the lone one there that doesn't like it, but I don't smell it once I'm wearing it, so it doesn't really matter really. But yeah, I adore this.
It's actually technically my second one since, I don't know if you remember, but I did a makeup version of F, Marry, Kill, and it decided it had enough of me complaining that the packaging was bulky, and this happened.
My bronzer just exploded on the floor.
But it's also the softest and most finely milled of all the bronzers I'm going to be mentioning in this video, so it kind of explains why it's a bit more fragile, but obviously, if you don't drop it, it might not happen to you.
Ça m'apprendra. And I would totally recommend it. I feel like it's super beginner friendly. I love that one. And I also love that one by them, which I feel like everyone forgot about since this one came out. This is their Bronze Booster, and I have the medium to dark, which definitely not dark. This is what it looks like. It's also a really nice matte but not flat type of formula, and it's buildable. Let me actually make it full intensity so you can see the difference. It is darker than the other one, but you can see there's slightly more red in it, more brown, and I feel like it is perfect for me during the middle of summer. And I've not regretted purchasing this. I've been really enjoying it, and it used to be the one that everyone raved about before this one. Also, I feel like this one, the formula is almost more like dry. I feel like there's not as much product that goes on my brush. I feel like I will run out of this one before this one. Not that I'm ever gonna even hit pan because you do get 11 grams, but I'm just saying this one is definitely on the drier side, and that's not a bad thing.
If anything, I feel like it makes it even more beginner friendly since you end up picking up a lot less product on your brush, so it's much easier to make it look natural on your skin.
I have one cream bronzer actually to talk about, so let's mention it. This is the NYX Wonder Stick Highlight and Contour in light medium. I don't really contour.
It just doesn't really work for me, so I just applied this as a bronzer, and you just don't need to apply a lot, and it looks very natural.
And this one is definitely on the cooler side compared to the other ones I will be showing. I love using this during the summer whenever I'm wearing like BB cream and I just want to apply just a tiny bit of makeup, and this just adds a little bit more definition on my skin. I adore this. I love this. The only thing is I definitely don't use this side, which honestly, like it broke. Ooh, did it? Yeah. It broke a long time ago, and I probably should just trash it, but I never enjoyed that side. I feel like it looks kind of dry and patchy, but the bronzer is definitely worth the money. I definitely would recommend checking out. They have a few different shades, I think like 5 or 6, so definitely recommend it. It's great.
Here's a quick clip of me using it. You can see I only apply a little bit, and it blends very nicely and very naturally. It's also really quick, and I use a brush to just blend it, and it doesn't move throughout the day, so it's just really perfect for me for the summer.
One that I forgot at a friend's place, so I need to like include swatches of it. It is the Maybelline City Bronze Bronzer, which I have the lightest shade, and it's such a fantastic, very light bronzer. It's on the yellow side, which I feel like prevents it from looking too red or too orange on my skin tone. So during the summer, it might be slightly light for me, but I recommend this bronzer if you're looking for a really fantastic matte bronzer that is more affordable and that will not look orange whatsoever on you. I definitely recommend that one. It is on the newer side, but I've been really enjoying it so far.
You can see it's actually quite light, so this one with the Physician Formula Butter Bronzer would be my best recommendations for anyone that has fair skin. They're struggling to find something that works for them at the drugstore. Again, it's very smooth, it applies evenly, so I feel like it's very beginner friendly, and you just can't overdo it with it.
Another bronzer that is newer is from L'Oreal. They came out with those True Match Lumi Bronze It Sunkissed Bronze for face and body. And they're not joking, because this is humongous, and I love this. It is darker than the other ones that I've been mentioning, so for me it's like a middle of summer type of bronzer, as you can see right here. It has a very natural sheen to it. There's no glitter, there's no shimmer, it's just a glow, and I love the color that it gives me. It definitely looks like I've been in the sun, and it just looks really nice. I actually did try to apply some on here, but I feel like I'm still a little bit on the light side, but you can see it just gives you a very natural glow. But whenever I use it all over my face, or I should say where I would bronze normally, it just gives me a like Victoria's Secret type of glow, which, yes please.
You can see how it has more of a olive undertone, so anyone that struggles to find that, especially at the drugstore, I would check this one out. There's just no way this can look orange, so if that's not your thing, definitely check out that bronzer. There's also no glitter or real shimmer in it, so it's very, very natural, and again, not patchy whatsoever.
And again, it's humongous, so you're definitely not going to run out of this, but during the summer, this will look so pretty, like on your arms, on your legs, all over your face. And I will be doing just that actually. So if you were looking for a very nice bronzer with a glow at the drugstore, this one would be the one I would recommend. Also, shout out to Sleek. I really like the fair version of their Trio Contour Blush Highlight Bronzer. I would definitely recommend that one. It's easier to find in the UK though, because it is a UK brand. So if you're looking for a really good contour kit or something, I would definitely recommend that one. The fair bronzer is really great. I also wanted to mention two brands that are Canadian, Annabelle and Marcel. They have so many great bronzers. These are the two that I'm currently using, but I've been eyeing a lot of their other ones and I will probably crack this summer and get some more. But this is the Biggy bronzer in matte gold. And I've been using this for a few summers and I have still not hit pan like at all. I do like that there's a few different shades in there. It's just attracting my eyes. I always grab this. You get 15 grams. I'm never running out of this. Like, you're gonna have to like bury me with this. But once again, it is a very nice matte bronzer. This one I tend to gravitate towards during the summer because you can see there's a little bit more red. It's still not as red as a lot of the other bronzers that I've tried. It's just the perfect amount for me. And it just gives me that I've been in the sun all day type of look, and I really, really adore it. Definitely recommend this one. They have a few different shades, but this one is my favorite one.
Again, it's very smooth. Also on the dry side, the powder is more compact, which means you pick up less product with your brush, which makes it just more beginner friendly. And I'm able to use a darker shade of bronzer without having to be super careful or blend for ages.
And then the humongous one from Marcel. This is the bronzing press powder in Amazon Heat, and this is almost 20 grams. Like, how will I ever use this up? I don't know. It comes with a humongous mirror too, so it's very travel friendly. This one has a natural glow to it, which you might be able to tell that it does have a little bit.
It is by far the most shimmery bronzer that I have in this video, so if you love a good glow, especially during the summer, I would totally recommend this one. It's not glittery though. It's definitely a natural, like shimmery, kind of metallic. You could definitely use it wet to make it more intense. It would also look amazing all over your body, on your arms and everything if you're wearing something off the shoulder, and I just won't feel bad using it everywhere because of the size. The cute pattern also doesn't hurt. Anyone else can't resist cute patterns because it always sucks me in.
So this is what it looks like. It's a natural glow to it. Like, there's like some very, very fine shimmering here, but really it's mostly a glow. It's definitely a little bit more orange than the other ones, but if I compared it to other bronzers, you would see that this is not orange at all compared to so many of the ones I've tried, and it just gives me that natural glow to it. I really like the pattern too, and I have been using this so much already this year, and it is on the newer side, but totally worth it. I really like the packaging. It's humongous. We'll never run out of this. Definitely recommend it. If you see it in store in Canada or the US, you can get it online on their website. Let me know in the comment section your favorite bronzers, because I've been struggling to try and find more that I enjoy at the drugstore. I feel like I'm struggling to find some that, again, not orange, that are definitely light enough, that are matte, and that blends nicely. For some reason, a lot of the ones that I've been trying have been really, really dark or too red. Although things have been changing, I feel like a lot of brands have been starting to step up their game at the drugstore, and they come out with so many amazing products. So I want to know your favorites, because I've been very boring with my bronzers. I have like my couple favorites and I just use those all the time. So let me know. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe because you definitely don't want to miss any future videos in this Best at the Drugstore series. And I will be putting on the screen of the videos that I've done that I recommend you check out, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.